WDSU News at 5.
Yes, to begin into a very detrimental situation that is going to have lasting impact.
And I think the youth, that's
And the New Orleans East community is definitely feeling that impact. 9 people are recovering, some in the hospital, some at home after a gunman opened fire at a block party off the I-10 service road. Now the search is on for whoever is responsible.
WDSU's Harrison Golden asked the party's organizer as well as crime experts how they think they should move ahead. Harrison joins us live where that shooting happened this afternoon. Harrison.
Well, Christina, they say the key to all this involves answering certain questions. Who fired the gun? Why did they fire the gun? And how did the shooter get the gun? Of course, these are all questions that many of us don't know the answers to right now, but authorities say somebody knows, and they need to talk.
It's one event, and this happens, and it makes me look bad.
O'Neal Bryant says the block party he threw Saturday into Sunday was his way of giving teens and young adults in New Orleans East an escape from recent shootings until those shots rang out.
That took place this weekend was just heartbreaking.
It's devastating, but yet I'm not shocked by the fact that guns have become so detrimental to our existence.
Southern University criminology professor John Penny says escaping gun violence will take more than block parties.
Everybody's being impacted by what is going on in the city. There's no hiding place right now.
He claims tensions between police and civilians are leaving people more hesitant to tip off police when shootings happen. The result, he says, more shootings.
I don't think any one agency, police or what have you, is going to be able to shut this down alone.
Penny says peace requires the public's help, including anonymous tips to the Greater New Orleans Crime Stoppers tip line. Though security expert Mike Kahn says stopping crime will take more than that.
Anonymous tip line doesn't help unless you're just trying to gather more evidence for the crime. Inevitably, if the witness won't testify, then the DAs cannot bring that to trial.
Well, all of that said here, even so, police do say that Crime Stoppers tip line is an essential first step in sharing that information. All of that said, here's the number 504-822-1111. I'm going to read that one more time, 504-822-1111. Now coming up at 6 o'clock here on WDSU, we're going to talk with the guy who threw this party where those shots were fired. And we'll ask him if, after all that happened this past weekend, if he'd ever be willing to throw another party here again. Guys.
In Harrison, this was not the only shooting this weekend in New Orleans East. What concerns do people have living out there as we head into the summer months?
Well, Travers, the main concern is that the increase in shootings this year that we've seen so far in the 2021 calendar year will only escalate as we get closer to that calendar start of summer. Now, I have some statistics for you, some figures from the NOPD district based here in New Orleans East. 22 homicides since New Year's Day compared to 11 homicides this time last year. And when it comes to non-fatal shootings like what we saw on the I-10 service road late Saturday into Sunday, 63 non-fatal shootings on the year so far compared to 40 last year. Now, police say the pandemic accounts for at least some of that dip last year, but not nearly enough to ease any sort of concerns, because they say a lot of these concerns over violence and shootings, not just in New Orleans East, but across the city, 5 years in the making, and not just an issue here in the city, by the way, an issue nationwide, they say.